For all of us that are fans of railway simulators, we have another one bursting onto the scene. This is Running Train, a Japanese railway simulator. This is coming into early access on Steam on the 25th of May. Now, you can see in the background, I've got some footage running. This footage is all available on the Steam page. You can wishlist it right now, by the way. Some people have already got access to this. There was a Patreon, which I missed. I didn't know about that. And so some have already got early access to this. But we can see all the footage that is here available on Steam. There are also a lot of screenshots on there. So you may not be aware of this. So I wanted to just quickly go through the Steam page and have a quick chat about it. And what Running Train is and what Running Train isn't. So you might be forgiven as you watch this footage, by the way, to think this is real life. This is really, really nice, isn't it? Look how sharp and clear everything is. Now, it is a new realistic 3D CG train game. You can step into the crew's cabin and immerse yourself as a train operator. You can navigate 40 plus kilometers across Japanese rural railways with breathtakingly detailed scenery through the seaside and the heart of the countryside. So it says on the Steam page. The developer and the publisher, by the way, are the same. It is Novatetsu Games. And this has been created by just one guy. So as you watch this footage, just keep that in mind. It's been created by one guy. Not a studio, not a big team, just one guy. So it's kind of a labour of love, this one. And further on the Steam page, it says you can start your journey along the coastal Hayamori Railway and rural Kofuku Railway. Both routes have distinct operational patterns and characteristics. You can make sure your passengers get from station to station safely. It talks about passengers there. One thing I've noticed from not just this footage, but from all the footage on YouTube, because there's quite a bit of it from those that have already got access to it, there are no passengers at the moment. So I am trying to find out when, if passengers will be introduced, because obviously that's a big part of the immersion. Now remember, this is early access, so there will be a roadmap which I've not managed to obtain quite yet, and I'm hoping that on that roadmap passengers are there, or passengers will be there for the full release on the 25th. We'll have to wait and find out on that. It says that this game is easy to learn but hard to master. It says love the challenge, turn on the hard mode, no UI, no speedometer for extra score. So go HUDless basically for those of us that are used to TSW and Train Sim Classic. Also, if you're tired of driving and you're getting punished too much in scoring mode, you can sit back and relax and let an AI driver drive the train. You can enjoy the breathtaking environment along the coastal and rural Japanese routes as both a passenger and a train spotter. That might be useful because it is lovely scenery. Look at it. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. It is really, really nice. So it would make a nice change to run as passenger on this. We've run as a passenger before, haven't we, on TSW? Those of us that play TSW, you can go as a passenger. The scenery doesn't look quite as good as this, but I'm not trying to make too many comparisons with this to TSW because it's completely different, and don't let anybody else tell you anything otherwise. We'll talk about that at the end when we've gone through the details. You can get creative as well because you can go into livery editor basically, and you can design your own trains. You can change the colour schemes, etc. Other things that you'll get 4 train types that have got different characteristics. 2 fictional railway operators. Remember that this is fictional. This is not real Japan. You've got to keep that in mind as well. There is another difference for what we'll talk about at the end with TSW. This is fictional. It spans, as we mentioned, over 40 kilometres of meticulously handcrafted, fully detailed route. It also incorporates railway safety systems such as vigilance and the automatic train stop. Realistic physics and train motion. Features over 40 diagrams, both local and express trains, spanning the early morning, the afternoon and nighttime operations. At the moment you get 2 seasons in the game. Those are Sakura Spring and Snowy Winter, and you'll see a few variations of that in the footage as it plays along in the background. It has got dynamic weather, which is quite interesting, isn't it? Dynamic weather from the start and environment changes. As we mentioned, it's got an auto drive mode where the AI will drive the train for you if you want to. Photo mode, livery, editor. So what do you guys think? I'm going to play this because I like the look of it. I'm not really that bothered that it's fictional. I want to drive trains in Japan, and those of you PSW waiting for the Tadami line to release, you could be there for a while. This might give you a fix of Japanese railways, even though it is fictional. That is one of the important things. But remember, as I said at the top of the thing, this has been developed by just one guy as a passion project. I think he's done really well on it from what I can see in all the footage. Early access, again, it does mean that it will be continuously developed. It won't be coming out on consoles at this moment in time. Early access is just on Steam for PC. Keep that in mind as well. That doesn't mean at a later date he won't release it for consoles, but there is no news on that at the moment. So I like the look of it. Some people are comparing it to Dovetail and PSW. I don't think you can. This is a completely separate thing. Dovetail are a big organisation. They make routes based on real time periods, real routes, real world routes, either present or past. This is fictional. It's trains. That's about the only thing that I can say is in common with TSW. So don't go into this, if you do, thinking that this is a competitor for TSW. It's absolutely not. It's not. It's a different train game in its own right, and I think that's really important to mention. That's my thinking on this. So you could try to make some comparisons, and I can see on Steam that it says to me, similar to this game, it's Train Simulator Classic and TSW. Again, it's because of trains. There's no news whether there'll be any multiplayer at any point. It is single player on release, but it is quite interesting and it's quite refreshing, and I love the way it looks. And I'm going to play it. What do you guys think? I want to know whether you've already got this wishlisted. Maybe you've got it on your wish list. We'll be covering it on the channel as usual. Let me know down in the comments. Are you playing this? Is it something you're interested in? Or does the fictional aspect perhaps put you off a little bit? You can tell me down below and we'll have another discussion about it. So this was just to put out a little bit of a news video about this, and that it was ready on Steam for you to wishlist, just in case you just weren't aware of this game. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you again for watching the video, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye for now.